All right, so it looks like I was recording earlier. Everything that I recorded was not saved, unfortunately. So basically, I'm doing a little walk around in my neighborhood. Okay, I'm just taking a walk, and just to show you. Okay, I currently live in Pakse, Laos, and I thought I'd do this little walk around to just kind of show you what it's like living here in Laos, living in Southeast Asia. Okay, so Laos used to be a colony of France, so you might notice that some of the architecture seems more Western than Asian, and that's because it used to be a French colony. Okay, and you'll also find, same with, I believe, Vietnam and Cambodia. I believe they were French colonies as well. Okay. Pakse is the third largest city in Laos. It has a population of about 80,000 people, I believe. Okay. Vientiane, which is the capital, has a population of, I think, about 800,000 people, a little less than a million. You'll notice here that, well, Pepsi is pretty much the dominant drink here. So everywhere you go, you see Pepsi signs, and I believe the reason for that is the company that creates Pepsi here, or imports it, or I think it's probably made here, created here rather than imported, but is Beer Lao. So I think they have exclusive rights for Pepsi. I mean, you can find Coca-Cola, but it's very, very rare. Okay, so here's a guest house over here. Okay, there are lots of guest homes here in Laos. No shortage of guest homes, hotels. Okay, you've got a dentist over here, dental clinic. Okay, right over there. All right, and actually this is coming up is the street that I live on. Okay. So there's a little convenience store on the corner. However, they close at like around 9 o'clock, which is kind of early. They're not open 24 hours, unfortunately. Okay. So, okay. This is a street that I live on. Live down here. Is a little mini stop, convenience store on the corner. All right. As far as safety is concerned, so far I haven't had any trouble regarding theft or anything like that. When I did, when was this? Last year, when I crossed the border from Vientiane to Thailand, at the border when I was exiting Laos, the immigration officer actually tried to ask for about 20,000 baht, which is about 60 cents US. Not a whole lot of money. So sometimes you will get that. And about 2 weeks ago, I went to Vietnam, and on my way back, exiting Vietnam at the border, the immigration officer asked me for 50,000 Vietnamese dong, which is about $2 US. So you will get that at the border sometimes. Okay. So, yeah, if any of you have any questions about, living here in Laos, what it's like, or question about anything, feel free to let me know, and I think I will do a live stream. Okay, actually, I live over there, right over here. So if any of you want to come and visit me, that's where I live. Okay. Here's another guest house over there. Actually, a American friend of mine owns that guest house. Let's take a look. It's called Kai Lions. Okay. All right. Kai Lions, and basically it's kind of like the concept is capsule hotels, like in Japan. Okay. So I think the rate per night is well between like $5 and $10 per night. Also, they got motorbikes that you could rent. Okay. And if you need you want to book a ticket to go to somewhere else, they could arrange that as well. Okay. So they also have a Facebook page, so be sure to check it out. I'll try to put the link in the description. Okay. Kai Lions. Okay. Oh, and this is the other Italian restaurant. Okay. And that restaurant over there, see the Pepsi sign. I come here almost every day, sometimes multiple times a day. You know. Yeah, I usually come here, have something to eat, grab a beer. Okay. And actually, I said there are a lot of Vietnamese that live here in the south. Straight ahead, about 2-minute walk down there is the Vietnamese embassy, Vietnamese consulate. Okay. All right. So I've always wondered. Well, this is like, okay, this is bird. What is okay? There's a type of delicacy in China and also I guess in Vietnam where it's like bird spit soup. The bird makes a nest from and I guess holds the twigs together with its own spit, and so this is a huge place, but I've never seen any customers here, which makes me wonder. Okay, there's a building, looks like it's empty. There's like a little restaurant in the corner over there. Now here, this is like the main road. So if you go all the way that way, okay, that'll take you to Vientiane, from what I've heard. Anyway, actually I'm going to Vientiane this Friday, so yeah, I'll let you know how the ride is. But I went to Vietnam a couple weeks ago, and you can go that way, and to the border. Oh, it was like 5 or 6 hours to the border. Going up in through a mountainous road, steep cliffs. It was quite a journey, quite an adventure. So, but Vientiane is about I think 500 kilometers that way. So they say it takes about 15 hours by bus. And the reason for that is the roads are really bad. Okay. All right. So I'm planning to do a live stream pretty soon. Need to figure out, I'm kind of new, to YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. So need to learn how to do a live stream. And then that way, I could answer whatever question you have about Laos. So this is a restaurant I come to every day. I was here earlier actually. Okay, you got different types of different skewered pork leg with rice, fried chicken, crispy chicken, fried rice. Okay, you've also got noodles here. Okay. So they got outdoor seating here. You got indoor seating, which is air conditioned. Okay. And it looks like they're making some skewers. Oh, Spidey. So here they got these are and some pork or beef skewers, 5,000 kip each, which is, I don't know, 20 cents, 25 cents. And this looks pretty good. Oh, set ball? Okay, yeah. So I definitely recommend you come to this place if you're ever in Pakse. Eat here, stay over there at the Kai Lions. Okay, all right. So now I'm heading back. I'm gonna try to get some exercise. I'm gonna try to ride I have a bicycle. Try to ride my bicycle every day, get some exercise. So, all right. So, Kai Lions restaurant. Okay. So this is Billy from livingin SoutheastAsia.com signing out.